What is going on, guys? This is your old pal CHH here today. Today we are looking at the highly anticipated 4K release of the 1994 film The Crow, starring Brandon Lee. You know, the one thing we can say about these remakes when they happen is whether you're happy about the movies or not, the cool thing is physical media for the originals usually follows suit. I mean, this is no coincidence that the original Crow has just come out on 4K UHD. I mean, it is also the anniversary too, but if you look at a lot of these movies, when there's a remake of something happening, it stirs up interest, and a lot of times you'll get promotion, merchandise, and new releases of the original film. So that I'm always going to be happy about when it comes to that sort of thing. We'll look at the release first, because there's a slipcover version you can get, and there's also a Walmart Steelbook you can get, and then there's this one. This is like the standard, I guess, the standard Steelbook. So you have options with this movie, which is really cool. The one thing I've noticed about Paramount 4Ks, artwork-wise, they usually do a really good job, but there's something about their slips that they're always like this. They're the only company that I see that has this issue. I don't know why. It's not like these feel cheap, but it's almost like they're just a little too big. So I don't know if there's a fix for this. I think somebody said that they did know a fix for this, but I can't remember what it was. So if you're in the comment section below and you know, let me know, because there's a couple Paramount Steelbooks I have where they had this issue. When they released stuff without it, you know, like Naked Gun, when that came out, it was just a Steelbook, there wasn't a cover. So I like the covers. They're starting to catch on. Companies are doing them, but I'd like to see this kind of thing kind of be situated, because if you're not holding on tight, you see it's just going to slide right out. But anyway, let's look at the cover art. On the front cover of this, you're going to see Brandon Lee behind the silhouette of the Crow. You slide this off, and it's this really gorgeous blue Steelbook. I like this a lot. Nice shade of blue on that. You've got Brandon right there. It says, "Real love is forever." The back has the iconic, you know, image you'll see that was on the original poster of Brandon Lee. Miramax and Paramount down there. So yeah, really good job. And that says, "Victims aren't we all?" So I like the Steelbook. It's just this is something we got to try to get situated hopefully soon with these. So you get a digital code, but I'll show you the back side, because this promotes their Paramount Scares box set, which hopefully Paramount, if you're listening, please do Friday the 13th or something with these. We need those sequels on 4K bad. One thing Paramount's doing is they're doing a lot of single disc releases with their 4Ks, so this one's no exception. The Crow, one disc with the 4K, and there is your image inside without anything. So aesthetically, I like it. I like it a lot. I think when you pull it off, that's where the beauty really comes in. That is the standard Steelbook for the Crow. And there you go. I like this. I really do. I mean, I remember when I got one of the found footage movies that Paramount did. I forget the name of it. Cloverfield. That one, I mean, I had to squeeze it to keep that thing on. So, yeah. But other than that, it's just like, man, this would have been a 10 out of 10 for the aesthetics if these covers would be so slippy. Especially because that shot on the back is fantastic. For the remainder of this review, I'm just going to hold the Steelbook like this. That way I don't have to squeeze too tight on this thing. But let's get into the picture quality. I mean, the last time I watched this movie, I have it back there. I have the Laserdisc of The Crow. I had never had a higher definition. I mean, of course, there was Blu-rays and there was DVDs. I think there were some pretty good DVD releases of The Crow. So my previous experience with this was on a Laserdisc. And so that Laserdisc looked really good too. So the big question is, how does it look? I gotta say, right out of the gate, I don't like to BS. Very happy with it. This reminded me of a 4K release like Scream. When I reviewed the 4K of Scream, that was the first time I really felt like I was seeing the movie in just such an authentic way. And I said, the 4K of Scream keeps the 90s in the film. And I gotta echo the exact same sentiment on this Crow release. I thought it was just gorgeous. You really feel that grim and grime and a post-apocalyptic like feel in this 4K, and there are definitely moments where you really see just how good this thing was restored. Two sequences to me that were just jaw-dropping. There's a sequence after Draven is resurrected. He's climbing up a ladder, and I mean, it looks like you could just reach out and touch him. There's such fine-tuned definition on the image, and one of the scenes that was just like, man, it looked like it was shot yesterday was The scene where Ernie Hudson is eating the hot dog at the hot dog stand, and then the little girl comes up to him and they're talking. Just remarkable. I was really happy with the 4K of The Crow. And to be honest with you, I was expecting it to look good because Paramount has been pretty damn good with their 4K stuff. Naked Gun looked good, Footloose looked good. Like, a lot of the stuff that they've been doing on 4K has looked really good. As a matter of fact, I can't think of too many complaints that I've heard about. One of the ones was obviously Friday the 13th. People thought that just came out really dark. But for the most part, I feel like they've been pretty damn good and consistent with their 4Ks. So the picture quality on The Crow, I'd give it a 9.5 out of 10. Just remarkable. Now, honestly, I'd probably say it's a 10. I think for the big fans of this movie, you're going to be like, this is such an authentic experience watching this because, you know, we're coming off of the James Cameron 4Ks with the Aliens and the Abyss and True Lies, and, you know, there were fans for those, there were haters for those. I liked some more than others, but, you know, it's going to be a refreshment for you if those were some of the last big titles you picked up to go into this and be like, oh, this is what true cinema looks like. Just restoring gorgeous film. So honestly, yeah, I would just say that the picture quality is a perfect 10. I mean, have there been 4K movies that have, like, I've watched that have, like, had my jaw on the floor more? Yes. But, I mean, I'm getting more seasoned with watching 4Ks and looking out for what I think is a true, authentic experience. And The Crow fits that criteria to me big time. I mean, just looked sensational. Really happy with it. I mean, you could see just some of the fine-tuned hairs in Draven's head after he's coming out of his loft up in the high-rise of that building, and just remarkably good. So picture quality, it really is probably a perfect 10. In terms of audio and special features, guys, I could talk to you about it, or I could literally show you what you're gonna get on the menu screen. So let's go look at that and come back. Here's the menu screen, settings. Paramount's been really good about this. They give you a ton of audio options. The audio for English is the 5.1 DTS HD. You got a ton of other ones down there. Subtitles, you get a lot of languages there. Obviously you got scenes, and here's your extras. We get an audio commentary with the director. We get an audio commentary with producers Jeff Most and screenwriter John Shirley. Shadows and Payne designing The Crow. We get sideshow collectibles, an interview with Edward Pressman, behind the scenes featurette, a profile on James O'Barr, deleted scenes, deleted footage montage, and trailer. So guys, this was a good release. I don't know if some of the older DVD releases had more special features, because I only have a Laserdisc, and I think that had an audio commentary on it, if even. Maybe it just might have had the trailer on there, but I did like the new featurette that they added on there, and, you know, you've got some commentaries. Yeah, I mean, this is a solid release. This is a solid release. I'm going to give this release probably a 9 out of 10. Just a great job all around. The audio was good. There are people that they really want that Dolby audio. They really want that, 7.1. They really want that, and that seems to be something that's kind of in and out. Like, I'll get some releases and they'll have it, and other releases they just won't. They'll, you know, and, you know, it is what it is. I mean, I get that as an issue for a lot of people. Again, until I upgrade my sound system to something a lot more premium, to me, I will do the 2.0s, because there's actually a little bit more compression, I feel, and, like, the audio levels are all kind of evened out. But that's a different subject for a different day, I guess. There it is, guys. The Crow, like I said, this Steelbook is a good-looking Steelbook. Good-looking Steelbook. This is the standard one. There is the Walmart Steelbook, and of course you can get the slipcover version. I don't think you can go wrong art-wise for any of them. I think they all look pretty damn good. I would just like to see this kind of be situated. I'd like to see that fixed in some sort of manufacturing way. But look, at the end of the day, it's all about the look of the movie, and I gotta give credit where it's due. They did a great job restoring this. The fans of this movie are undoubtedly gonna be happy about the picture quality for The Crow. There it is, guys. This will be coming out soon. I think the Walmart one, you can probably pre-order that online if it's not already sold out. If it is, just make sure on release dates, go check the stores. They usually always have a certain amount of stock that goes to the stores, and they're doing pretty good about their Steelbook stuff right now. So I wouldn't be too freaked out if you can't pre-order the Steelbook for Walmart online. You should probably be able to find that at the store pretty well. So there it is, guys. Highly recommend. Guys, when this comes out, enjoy it. The fans are going to love the picture quality on this. I really feel strongly about that. So there it is, guys. Thank you for watching this video. This is your old pal CHH. Rest in peace, Brandon Lee, but hey, you're going to live forever, brother. We love you. Huge, giant thank you to all of my Patreon supporters. Without you guys, this would not be possible. To get behind-the-scenes photos, videos, music, private live streams, and much more, you can subscribe to my Patreon for as little as $1 a month. Thank you to my patrons.